Welcome back to the Sermon Podcast. Today, we are digging into a topic that touches almost everyone at some point in time, being single. And today, again, I have our host and our guest, Sky Echan.
Thank you for having me.
You're looking good as always.
Thank you.
All right, so let's shoot. For someone or for some people, singleness feels like freedom.
Yeah.
You can travel, you can sleep over, sleep in, chase dreams and all of that.
Yeah.
For others, it feels like an endless waiting room, scrolling through wedding hashtags whilst wondering, when will it be me? And for many, it's a mix of both. But here's the truth: singleness isn't a problem to be solved. It's a season to be lived, and to be lived very, very well.
Yeah.
So Sky, how would you, in your own perspective and opinion, how would you define singleness in real life?
Being single doesn't mean being incomplete.
Mm-hmm.
It means being entrusted with a season to grow without certain distractions. Okay, singleness is a gift to treasure and to enjoy. You know, for example, one of my friends used to say she used her single life to create a business, and now she employs dozens of people. She once told me if she had married then, she wouldn't have had the freedom or time to pursue this.
Pursue that.
Yeah. So that's the reality. Singleness isn't the absence of love. It's the presence of opportunity. And it's also a sacred moment where you date God.
You date God.
To be filled with His love, so that when the time comes for marriage, you'll have more than enough love to give or to commit and serve another person, regardless of what they bring to the table, and not demand from them so much that they themselves don't have.
So you go with your full self, with the best version of yourself, because during your single moment, you took advantage of it to prepare yourself very well.
And fill yourself up with a lot of love, so that when it's time to give, you don't run out.
But let's be real. Society makes it look like something is wrong with you.
Yes.
If you're single, especially when you cross for many women, when you cross the 30 mark, it becomes a nightmare.
It's very sad.
And especially when you stay too single for too long. And but what's your take?
Yes, the pressure is heavy. Aunties at weddings who ask, hey, when is your turn? When are you going to marry? Girls will even say, my dear, just get somebody. It doesn't matter who. The pressure makes people settle. That particular pressure will make anybody rush into it. But rushing into a relationship just to silence those noise usually ends in heartbreak. Being single is really about discovering who you are. Because if you can't define yourself, your identity will be swallowed up in another person who may also be struggling to find themselves. Okay, that's a disaster waiting to happen.
I see. True.
From childhood, we live under the identity of our parents, teachers, society. And so when we grow into this adulthood, it gives us just little time to discover who we are and our true identity. But many rush into sexual relationships and intimacy without commitment, and without understanding the difference between love and romance, value and money, intimacy and even commitment.
Yeah, that's true.
By the time they are ready for marriage, they've often lost sight of who they are. Empty, searching,
Congo.
demanding, Congo, Kanzo, empty, searching, demanding completion from another empty person. Can you imagine? I once spoke with a young lady who admitted she said yes to a man she didn't like. She didn't even like. Okay.
Yeah, she said yes.
Yes, simply because everyone in her circle was in a relationship.
Oh, okay.
So within months,
Follow.
she just felt trapped. So singleness teaches us this. Don't bow to cultural timelines. Marriage is not a race. It's a destiny.
Wow. Marriage is not a race, it's a destiny.
Yeah, it's a destiny.
If you are destined for it, it will definitely come to
It will happen.
Wow. So instead of pressure, what you're saying is that we must view being single as a gift, and we must see it as a blank check of opportunities of knowing ourselves.
I like that.
And
so you can write whatever you want on that blank check. I mean, giving the opportunity.
Yeah, and the God who defines our identity and gives us with liberty.
Yeah.
We understand that. But to those who are single out there, how should they define this gift you talk about? How should they comprehend this freedom that comes by being single, and what being single brings?
Freedom. Singleness gives you a unique window to say yes to opportunities without guilt.
Wow.
A single person can take a last-minute trip, switch careers left, right, or volunteer in many ways than a married person. It's not easy. A married person, who has responsibilities.
A lot.
So I know a young man who used his single life and years to serve in different countries, and those experiences shaped his character, his vision, his sense of calling. So marriage is beautiful.
It's very.
Marriage is beautiful, but it comes with commitments. You can't just pack up and leave when children depend on you.
Wow.
True. I mean, you can't do it. You don't have that luxury. Singleness is the season to explore, to serve, and to grow. Okay. True. But being single doesn't mean being reckless.
Wow.
Or careless or devaluing yourself.
Oh my goodness.
It's a classroom. Singleness is a classroom where you discover your worth and identity. For instance, I once met a lady who said she used her single years to date God.
To date God. That's
amazing. To study his word, deepen in prayer, and discover who she was in him. Now that grounding gave her a sense of worth that
she knew her value.
That no man could either add or take away from her. Singleness is wisdom, like it's a wisdom school. I mentioned it's a classroom. So that classroom is a wisdom school. It's where you learn patience, contentment, self-control, and a whole lot before marriage. Because the demands in marriage would need all of that.
Wow.
So it's also a season to build friendships. Okay.
That's so true.
To laugh, to love people, to travel, to make memories, practice real commitment with this social world. Too many single people confuse intimacy with love.
Yes.
Rushing into physical relationships without understanding that the real joy of intimacy is found in commitment.
And how can you say?
And that's MK12. I remember a young woman who confided in me that she thought sex would prove her love.
And that happens to a lot of young girls.
Oh yeah, it's very common. But all it did was to leave her emptier.
Wow.
Even much emptier when the relationship ended.
Like she loses herself.
Yeah. So without spiritual and legal commitment, intimacy is not safe.
It's not safe.
It's not safe at all. it becomes a thief of joy.
Of joy.
It
It
steals,
steals your joy.
yeah.
Because
So
you go into it thinking that it's going to give you some level of happiness,
yeah,
but you find yourself losing yourself through the pain, the tears, the heartbreaks, and it distorts your emotions.
true,
Mm,
true.
mm,
But when you preserve intimacy, you
mm.
activate the joy of friendship
Oh,
and
true.
protect the foundation of your true future marriage.
Mm.
You see?
Wow.
So being single is not a platform to demand love or to increase your body count in the name of
Say it again.
in the name of preparing for marriage.
Mhm.
Okay. It's a sacred opportunity to practice forgiveness,
Wow.
to extend love to your friends, family, to build inner strength,
Mm.
and even to discover your worth in God.
I like that part.
You see?
Oh, goodness.
So when you maximize singleness in this way, you don't walk into marriage empty. You walk in full, ready to give
Mm.
rather than to be the one taking or make demands.
Wow.
Eh,
Wow. Wow. That's so beautiful.
yeah.
That's so beautiful. But many people, as you can tell,
Mm-hmm.
they want this closeness, and so they rush into romance because they think that romance will bring them a certain sense of worth and closeness.
Yeah.
How do you view that many of our young girls, especially in high schools
Mm.
and universities and even those in some trade, how should they respond to this desire for closeness?
Hmm. That's like borrowing tomorrow's joy and paying with today's pain. Eh,
Wow.
I've seen couples who started sleeping together before they
Mm,
said we love each
each
other.
other.
Uh-huh. But when the relationship ended, they felt like pieces of their souls were left behind.
They're left behind. That's so
Okay.
true.
Because it's not real sometimes.
Mm,
Intimacy without commitment awakens desires you cannot healthily satisfy.
mm.
It's like eating cake before it's baked. Can you imagine?
It looks good.
Yeah, it looks appealing,
Mm,
but it will harm you. Okay, it will harm you the deepest way.
mm,
True intimacy was designed to be rewarded or to be the reward of a lifelong commitment.
mm.
Okay,
Wow.
like
So you're saying that once you have the commitment, then true intimacy becomes the reward.
yeah,
Oh, absolutely
like
powerful.
icing on top of the cake.
Wow. Wow.
This is why my advice to parents is to start counseling their children early.
Mm,
Okay, teach them independence of mind
mhm,
and deep sense of self-worth
mm.
as men and as women.
Yeah.
Define life for them in truth. Let your marriage itself be the example they learn from.
Mm.
Because
True.
children watch more than they listen.
Mm-hmm.
If they see peace, respect, love in your union, they would understand that true life isn't in dating or orgasm,
Mm.
but in Christ. In Christ.
Uh-huh.
I know why you're laughing.
Oh my
First,
God.
find yourself, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Then be found in God.
Mm-hmm.
Only then can you truly find another person.
Mm. So to be found in God, that is how you find yourself.
Mhm.
That's so absolutely
Then,
brilliant.
I mean, that's where you find another person.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. So should singles or those who are single, should they avoid relationship altogether because maybe they need to wait or they need to get to find themselves? Should they avoid it completely?
Oh no, absolutely not. It should start with friendship.
Mm-hmm.
Think of this. If you can't enjoy someone's company at a coffee table,
Mm-hmm.
what makes you think you can enjoy their company in a marriage bed?
Wow. Wow. True.
It needs to start from friendship.
Mm-hmm.
I know couples who began as best friends.
Mm-hmm.
They laughed together, prayed
Mm-hmm.
together, shared burdens together,
Mm-hmm.
and that kind of foundation is solid.
Solid. Mm.
It's so solid. But when you skip that friendship zone in the moment
Mhm.
and rush into
Straight into
romance, you often wake up to realize that you didn't love the person. You just love the idea, or you lasted after them. Okay. So in relationships, what people call friendship is really just a bond built on sex.
So they are just in for the sex, and you think that the sex is the bond that builds that friendship.
Yeah, the hormonal, the chemistry, and then the biological things that we go through. Push them into stuff like that, thinking it's a love, but it's a mirage. So marriage is a whole new ball game. Friendship in marriage carries a different weight compared to friendship outside marriage.
You can't put both of them on the same scale.
It demands sacrifice, patience, unconditional love. For instance, I may not be able to say I'll die for a friend, but I can say without hesitation that I'll die for my husband, who is also my friend. So that's a different true commitments make.
I can agree with that. Absolutely perfect. And I know being single comes with contentment. And I know many of us in this environment, we know for sure that contentment is very tough. And you would agree with me.
Yeah.
So young men and women are not content in their being.
Yeah.
They are not content in their bodies.
That's true.
They are not content in their minds. And they simply just want to enhance it through celebrity status, chasing the applause, the glam, the likes, the followership. And they simply want to stream their life in the public, view, to assume that status, which really doesn't define them, from within. And what do you feel is happening to them? And how can they, in many sense, be content with themselves and not find their identity from social media, from sex, from fashion, from money, and even relationship?
All right. Yeah, right. Contentment is tough.
Very.
Especially today. I mean, many young women and men don't feel good enough in their own skin. So they chase applause.
Excuse me.
They often chase applause. They want more likes on Instagram, more followers on TikTok, more designer clothes to post. Okay, but the truth is, if you don't know who you are inside, no amount of followers outside will satisfy you.
Satisfy you, true.
It's like pouring water into a basket. It will never stay full.
Never. It sips away.
Yeah. I once spoke with a girl who admitted she felt ugly without filters on her pictures.
Your real face syndrome.
Yeah. She said the real me doesn't get likes. Meaning when she posts without anything on the face or filter, it doesn't get likes. And so she's addicted to maybe having to show with filter. Imagine living like that. Your value hanging on strangers clicking on a hat on a screen. Okay. Or think about guys who spend money they don't even have just to impress, friends with shoes and cars. Not living, but performing.
Wow, I like that. They are not living. They are just performing.
It's a performance. And that's the problem we have with performing. You get exhausted because you are acting instead of being.
Wow.
So true contentment starts when you stop chasing applause and start embracing your true identity.
Your true identity.
Yes.
Be who you are.
Yeah.
And be content with who you are.
Exactly. Contentment is saying, I may not have the latest iPhone, but I have peace.
Wow, true.
I may not look like a model, but I am fearfully and wonderfully made. Okay. I may not be in a relationship or marriage, but I am whole in Christ. I am whole in God.
Wow.
When you live from when you live from that truth, social media can't control you.
Can't control you.
Sex can't define you
at all.
money can't own you.
Mm.
The wisdom of God teaches us that your worth is not in the likes, the labels, or lovers. It's in Him.
It's in Him. So the focus
Only
should be on
Him.
God.
Yes. And when you carry that contentment inside, you stop living for people's claps and start living for God's smile.
Ah, wow. Wow.
Godliness with contentment is great gain.
Great gain. I
It's
understand.
awesome.
I understand why the Apostle Paul said that.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. So when God becomes your exceedingly great reward,
Mm-hmm.
you become content
Yes.
with whatever He gives you.
Yeah.
Because what He has given you is the being you are.
Yes.
And when you find that being in Him,
Mm-hmm.
that is when you say that the life is truly
I am
being,
enough.
yes, enough.
I am
I am more
enough.
than enough.
I am more than
All
enough.
right. So let's talk about purity,
Okay.
because it's a huge topic. Because you know we want to train our girls to be in relationships, but whilst they're in relationship, they must keep themselves pure. So purity is a very huge topic, right?
Yeah.
And how can they stay single and stay pure? And when their bodies are desiring touch, they want to be touched, they want to be, aroused in that sense, because their body is saying something different from what their mind is telling them. Yeah.
Purity isn't just saying no to sex. Okay, it's saying yes to honor. For example, if you keep texting someone late night or constantly flirting, constantly fantasizing, you are feeding a fire. Purity. Purity means setting boundaries that keep your heart and body aligned to God's will.
Please say it again.
Purity means setting boundaries that keeps your heart and body aligned to God's will.
God's will.
One young woman I knew, made a rule that no dating of someone I wouldn't be proud to introduce to my pastor in church. When we're in youth service. Yeah. She said that, if I cannot proudly show this person to my pastor, then I cannot date the person. And that's wisdom.
So she's been intentional.
Very intentional. That's wisdom. Okay.
Yeah, that's indeed wisdom.
Purity is about protecting your future marriage, not politicizing your present desires.
Wow. True.
Purity.
True. Which means that you are not just thinking about yourself, you're thinking about who you're going to be in marriage with.
Yes.
And the kind of marriage it will be.
Yeah.
I think if everybody had this mentality, everybody would probably stay pure.
Yeah.
And now get into marriage and enjoy the fullness of it.
Yeah, because that marriage will make or break you, with your partner. So if you are planning anything, you have to have that future also in mind. And it will be wise to think like that. So purity is wisdom.
Yeah.
It's wisdom, the action of wisdom that make you abstain from lustful fleshly desire because you desire God.
God is your desire.
Yes, you desire Him and His ways. Because orgasm are fleeting feelings.
Yeah, true.
They don't last. They don't last.
Some of them don't even have it at all.
Yes, that's the truth.
Maybe something you need to talk about maybe in the future.
Maybe, perhaps,
so that we can bring the Mama Zimbi in you.
I'm shy.
Don't be shy, I know.
Only so I was saying only purity in God or purity of God lasts.
Good, true.
But in marriage, orgasm becomes divine because God is part of it.
God is part of the orgasm.
Yes, He created it. So He enjoys it with both of you. So you have to wait, my dear.
Wow. That's an interesting concept. Yeah. God being part of the enjoyment.
Yeah, God is part of the marriage. So He's even
definitely,
part of
orgasm is something we need to talk about because not many women experience it, and it's become a burden in many.
Most definitely.
Do you enjoy orgasm? Let's not go there. Let's not go there. So moving forward, how do single guys handle this waiting period?
they would have to handle it by waiting with purpose.
Mm.
Yes.
They should wait, not just wait, but wait with purpose.
With purpose, yeah, you plan it.
So if you wait being idle, you're most likely to fall. So you wait with a certain sense of purpose. I like that.
Yes.
Go ahead, please.
I know someone who during her single years also wrote a book, started a business, mentored young girls, and when marriage came, she brought her whole life with her. You know, she was properly made for it.
Made. She prepared for it.
Yeah. So waiting isn't wasted time. It's preparation time.
Yeah. Not to cut you. I think that this point needs to be stressed.
Okay.
Because people think that whilst they are single, they are just wasting their time.
Yeah, that's true.
And I like what you said. It's the time to prepare. And then I feel that sometimes the anxiety causes them to step in quickly. They don't want to waste time, so they want to quickly get married.
Yeah.
And they want to get into those relationships that will not even go anywhere or end anywhere. They are in the university. They have about 4, 5 years, 6 years, 7 years down the line. But they are in relationships thinking that those relationships will last those period of time, which normally doesn't. By the time they finish school and they leave the university, every feeling that they once had on campus and everybody was adoring them simply just fades because they both split and go to their various homes and the relationship dies and they now need to start all over again. So that's a very fantastic point.
It's not a wasted time at all. It's preparation time. Okay. Think Joseph in the Bible. His prison was training for a palace.
So whilst he was in prison, he was preparing his mind.
Yes. Singleness is your training ground. If you are not faithful being single, you cannot be faithful being in marriage.
Being married. Yeah, I can agree.
Yeah.
So to add more to that, what mindset shift, then I think that would be more appropriate. Do singles need most? Like what mindset shift do they need most?
Oh, okay. They should stop seeing singleness as less than. Okay. God doesn't deal in leftovers. He deals in seasons. Right now, you are in a season of building.
Yeah.
Think of David in the Bible. He didn't become a king overnight. He spent years with sheep. You know, that season mattered.
It's very important.
Yes. So singleness also matters. It's not about what you lack during that season, but about who you are becoming.
Who you're becoming. So they should have the mindset that this is a training ground, this is a preparation ground, and this is a learning ground. And so I should be focused more on who I'm becoming.
Perfect.
Rather than focusing on what I don't have and how I'm struggling or striving to get it. Oh, beautiful. Wow. That is rich.
Yeah. Because we are shaped with time and chances.
Yeah, true. Any final words?
Being single is not a curse. It's a calling for a season. So don't waste it scrolling through envy or crying over timelines. Use it to grow, to discover who you are in God, to build a life worth sharing with your better half, with the world. When the right time comes, you won't just bring yourself into marriage. You will bring wisdom. You will bring maturity.
Wow.
You will bring strength.
True.
And if marriage even never comes, you still live a life full of joy and fulfillment.
Wow.
Because your wholeness doesn't depend on a ring on the finger. It depends on God, only God.
It depends on God.
Yes.
Beautiful. Amen to that.
Amen.
That's powerful. And I think that we've learned a lot. And singleness isn't empty.
Yeah.
It's not emptiness. It's an opportunity. And so it's an opportunity we must all embrace and enjoy. And know that you're preparing yourself, you're preparing your heart, you're preparing your mind, you're dating God, experiencing His love, letting His love saturate you from the inside out. And that's where you find your identity. That's where you enjoy your liberty. So thank you for joining us today on the Sermon Podcast.
Thank you.
Until next time, live with purpose,
Mhm.
love with wisdom, and thrive in your season.
Yeah.
Being single is a gift, so enjoy it.
Enjoy it.